Hi, happy Friday. I just put up a Sky video and one of you lovely people was like, oh, nice to see you back. And the song was just in my head this morning and it's like, it's what I've been needing to do all my life is like express myself. And the biggest thing that I do that fucks me over is I suppress it. I deny it. And it's just awful, and everything coincides with me suppressing my expressions in terms of like mood. And I don't know, like sometimes I really do feel like this year has been such a fucking slog, like for me personally. And I've had so much guilt and shame about not doing these things that I'd set out to do. And I go in these circles where I beat myself up, and then I have a bit of shame and guilt, and then I have some like, some like internal mini epiphany, or like not even a revelation, but just some knowing will come through again, something really simple. And I'll be like, what's the fucking point in any of it? And then it starts this cycle again. But it's all connected to just my self-worth. And I'm so really, really bad at like just making sure that I'm all right. I have like just some program of just like serving, and it's funny because it's not anything that anyone else is doing or ever has done. It's like, and I can relate it to my astrological chart quite well, and things do make sense. But just that sort of workability program where it's like, if you're not physically doing something, you're a fucking lazy loser or something like that. So I've just been on this whole year just on a strange journey because I chose to become self-employed. I'm trying to make money. That's not true. Like, I need to make money, but I'm not trying to. And so most of the guilt and shame has come through that. It's like that I've just chosen to like actually not do anything. Like, I'll wake up one day and I'll have a load of notes of things that I need to do for my website, say, or to try and promote myself. Like, I think I've got to use social media, which is like just it feels like such a backward move for me when I've not had social media for so long. But when I was trying to do this like Facebook business page, I got the app back on the phone and I'm right back into it. I mean, in terms of like nosy and irrelevancy, like looking at other people's lives and being like, oh, like I spent half an hour looking at people that I don't even know or remember the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? So there's been a lot of guilt and shame around that as well. So I've been thoroughly distracted. I'm really bothered at my own addiction to the smartphone, the fucking stupid phone, and just how automatic it becomes to like, even, sometimes like I never used to be like this. It's just got worse and worse and worse over the years. And even though I feel conscious of it, it doesn't really help it. It's like, so I'll have a little thought, and instead of like pondering that for as long as it needs to for something, just really important or valid to me to pop through, I'll start searching for the word or something else, and everything's going off on distracting tangents, and then nothing tangible ever happens for me because I don't ever action anything tangibly. I'm always just sort of like going off on tangents. Why is that word a tangent when it's a tangible thing, but you're going off on a tangent? Anyway, whatever. Oh, the dogs help me and they bring me joy. So I was sad, wasn't I, in my last video, just to like update myself or whoever watches this in the future. I always think of it like a time capsule for the kids. Like, I wish I could listen to my mum's thoughts and stuff. Yeah, and so, like, suppressing the expression is a total family trait, and it's been so glaringly obvious these last few weeks with the family drama and my mum's health and everything. And so my mum's got lung cancer, and it's just been a big shock for everyone. I don't know why it's a shock, because, like, she's been pounding the fag since I came on earth, and I follow the cycle as well. So it was really just weird and surreal for the first. Do you mind? The cluck at everything. By the way, I've just seen something pop up there. It's like, it's the hottest day of the year. And I sat out this morning and watched like 50 planes fly over, and then the sky turned to like milky white. Who else is fed up of that shit? I'm so fed up of it. And like, even though I love like the beauty and the mystery of the sky as well, especially like clouds, and really I'm a sun worshipper, man. Like, I love the sun. I stare at the sun, I sun gaze, like I tell everybody to do it. Like, I'm like, you know, the idea that we're told not to look at the sun and that it's harmful to us actually makes me want to do like a giddy little laugh inside, like how ridiculous that is. I think about ancient people, primitive people, and or all the old sun worshipping, yeah, sort of ancient Egyptian, and all over, like, yeah. And then these days in you know, in our upside down crazy freaking end of the cycle world, we're told to put sun cream on and like cover up with sunglasses and don't look at the sun because it's bad for you. And it's not. It's actually the opposite. I've been staring intently at the sun since 2018, like intently. Like, I fucking love it. And I've got tips and shit if anyone's interested, like, of ways to start out. I always laugh and say, like, doing that is the best way to start off. Just get the sun around a tiny bit of your finger there, close your other eye, and you can actually stare at the sun. It's the brightness of everything around that makes you go, ugh. But once you get used to that and you can let more and more light in, it's fucking easy peasy. And it's a total disc. It's a sun disc. And that reminds me, I want to, just for my own, you know, logging down, and also I found it profound in some ways. I want to read out this introduction to this book that I've been reading for weeks and still not finished. But it's by this woman called Severity Devi, I think. And if you look her name up, like, she's sort of like portrayed by Wikipedia or Google or whatever as like some sort of like Hitler fangirl and like some sympathizer of Hitler or whatever. But actually, she's talking about universal principles, and it's a very philosophical, spiritual view on things. And she's using different men in history, you know, sort of like leaders. Where have we gone through now? She started off with like Genghis Khan and the story of him, and then it was who's the Indian guy? I don't know, anyway. And then it went on to Akhenaten in Egypt, and I think it's going to go on to Hitler next. But I'm super enjoying it. It's all about the concept of like time and the race against time, and men against time, and men above time, and the concept of time, and what it actually is. And everything sort of, and it's funny because I was just saying to Mark, I feel like on the precipice of some kind of like little epiphany about this whole thing about stepping out of time and what that actually is. And it's, wait, do you mind, girls? Do you mind? You're just clucking at nothing. Should I put you down? I'll put you down. You can go down if you're clucking. Go and investigate what's bothering you. Look at her, just the best. Oops. Everyone loves Polly, the chunky one. And I said, the only thing I don't like about her is that she knows she's top dog. She knows everyone likes her now. She's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, bitch, get some humble pie. I don't know what I was on about. Does it matter? I wanted to read something from a book. I might do that later. Listen to them. Yeah, I might do that later. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in. If anyone's got any cancer, alternative cancer cures, let me know. B17 I bought her. I'm trying to tell her that her body needs to be in an alkaline condition, because cancer can't thrive in that. But she is literally like a chain smoking alcoholic. So I'm working with I'm working with some resistance. But anyway, I've kind of processed things, and I continue to uncover layers of grief and love that I'd never realised before, and I feel a lot of gratitude for a lot of things. And I love my family. I'm so very grateful to my two friends and God, all of you guys who listen to me talk shit for some reason and show me love and support. And I need to express myself more to keep this feeling good, because that's the timelessness. It's just when you're feeling good, when you're in the present, and the time disappears. It really does. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get off. Happy hottest day of the year, everyone. Yeah, speak soon. Thanks for everything. Bye.